So I believe you want more than immediate results. You want permanent progress. You want your lifestyle to change, your identity to shift. You want to make this change in your life that lasts for the rest of your life. That's why I want to share with you something very important to me, and that's the power of light sharing. It has changed my life. It's helped me create Life Light Fitness and a culture that's very positive, uplifting, and will help you whether you're at Life Light Fitness or not. The power of light sharing. It is definitely something you do not want to miss out on. But what is it? What is this light sharing Coach Tom's talking about? Good question. Here's my best answer. Now, light sharing is sharing your own positive energy with everyone around you. But before you can share it with others, you have to share it with yourself. That means you have to have it inside you and let it permeate into your words, your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. Now, it's more than just positive thinking, but that is part of it. Light sharing is a combination of science and spirituality. When you put them together, bam, power of light sharing. I'll show you how it works. So basically, we all have this unseen energy, this unseen power that we can tap into at any time. And it's more than adrenaline. It's more than physiological. It is this ability to be creative, to be positive, and to think of solutions and to keep going when others stop. When you don't think there's hope, it shows you that there is. And here's the deal. Light sharing not only benefits you, it benefits everyone around you. And using the power of light sharing is, one, going to help you make progress right now. And two, and more importantly, it's going to help you maintain this progress for the rest of your life. I want to help you do it. So one thing I should tell you right from the beginning, when you are in a negative mind state, when you're in a bad mood, when you're just thinking negative thoughts, it's very hard, if not impossible, to tap into the power of light sharing. That's why you must do the necessary steps to get into a positive mind state so light sharing becomes your best friend and something you can tap into just like that. So negative thinking leads to negative feelings and leads to negative energy. Things like, I'm not good enough, I can't do it, no one likes me, I'll never be able to succeed, I'll never lose the weight. Things like that, they will, whenever you think a negative feeling, whenever you think a negative thought, it creates a negative feeling, and that surrounds you with basically negative energy, and that disconnects you from the power of your life light and the power of light sharing. However, when you think positive thoughts, I can do it. Well, we'll get to that soon. So going back, if you think negative thoughts about yourself, negative feelings happen. If you think negative thoughts about another person, negative feelings happen. And those negative feelings are yours. So thinking Bob is lame, Bob is not good, I don't like Bob, Bob sucks at shot put, Bob sucks at his job. Those feelings and those thoughts, let's back it up. Thinking negative thoughts will lead to negative feelings, and that gives you negative light and energy, which disconnects you from this unseen power of light sharing. So don't think negative thoughts about you, and don't think negative thoughts about others. Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. I know what you're thinking, but sometimes things are negative. Am I supposed to pretend they're not? No. If something's negative, you have three choices. Accept it, get away from it, or change it. But don't spend all day thinking about it. Don't spend more time than you need to. The only time you should spend thinking about a negative thing is the time it takes to come up with your solution. Think of the solution, start action on that solution, and let go of the negative thinking. Because again, negative thinking leads to negative result, negative thoughts, and those negative thoughts lead to negative energy, which disconnects you from the power of light sharing. So at any given time, what you're thinking dictates what you're feeling. And what you're feeling dictates the energy you're sharing. So it's the same thing with positive. Positive thinking leads to positive feelings and a positive energy. When you're in that positive state, light sharing becomes very easy to tap into. You've tapped into it already. You tap into it all the time. It's just a matter of you deciding to tap into it intentionally and not by accident, and insisting it becomes your new identity and your new norm. Now, reverse it. I am good enough. I can do it. People like me. I'm awesome. Bob's awesome. Bob's good enough. Bob can do it. He's great at his job. He's great at shot putting. By the way, shot putting is a track and field event where you throw a big heavy ball. Not sure I came up with that, but again, thinking how great someone is going to give you a much better feeling than thinking how negative something is. So the thoughts you think matter so much. I can't stress this enough. Make sure you're aware, and when you do have a negative thought, do the 3R technique. Recognize it, release it, and replace it. Because there is always something positive to think about, and there's always something in your life to be grateful for. A feeling of gratitude will get you right into a positive mind state and get you right back into light sharing. And again, when you light share, it benefits you and it benefits everyone around you. All right, keeping it real. Negative thoughts happen all the time. Negative things in the world are going on at all times. But the less time you spend thinking about these negative things, the better off you're going to be, and the better off everyone around you is going to be. And since we'll all be sharing space together, I want you to not only have positivity for yourself, but also positivity to share with everyone around you. It will help us all make progress faster. It will also help us bring out the best in one another. Now, it's not easy to do because it's just like a muscle. It's just like doing squats with a bar on your back. At first, it's going to seem hard. The second time, it's going to be a little easier. But after doing them for a year, you can do more weight. You can show other people. You're an example. Same with light sharing. Same with positive thinking. Every time you decide to recognize a negative thought, release it, replace it with a positive thought, and share that positive energy, it becomes your norm. So the quicker you do it, the more you do it, the more efficiently and consistently you do it, the more light sharing you're going to do. Now, positive thoughts lead to positive feelings, lead to positive energy, and often positive actions. And that positive energy and action together, that's positive light. And that's the power of light sharing. Try it. Think about puppies frolicking on the floor, smiling, laughing, mulling about joyfully, wagging their tails, just cute little adorable puppies, brown and kind of like a little tan on them. They're looking at each other and they're having a great time. All they care about is feeling the joy of life. They're light sharing. And you just thinking that thought gave you a positive feeling, and that is going to give you positive energy and a positive light to share. Think about any positive thing that's happened to you recently. A compliment from a coworker, friend, or family member. Perhaps a new goal you achieved. When you think about that, it gets a positive mindset, positive energy, positive feelings, and that's a positive light to share. So it is our job as life lighters to be aware of what we're thinking, how long we think it, and use the 3R technique whenever we need to. When you're in a state of light sharing, you're going to be more creative, more productive. You're going to have a better sense of well-being. You're going to feel more connected to the people around you and what you're doing. You'll be more present. You will also feel love. Love is only possible when you're feeling a positive mindset, positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive emotions, and basically positive light sharing. Okay, when you are, so I'm going to share something with you. If you don't know my story, I'm going to give you a little background. My big struggle in life through my 30s was with drugs and alcohol, but really drugs got me first. And one of the first drugs I tried was MDMA. I tried it again and again and again. Now, all drugs have a negative side effect, especially legal ones. So this one feels so good at first, and you feel like everything is good. Well, you feel like you're good and you're empathetic and everything feels wonderful. Well, here's the deal. When you get into a consistent, continuous state of light sharing, it's the same effect. And I apologize if the drug reference bothers you. I'm doing it because it's my story, it's what I've experienced. And I also know that when you're in a state of light sharing, you feel that gratitude, that empathy, the compassion, the connection, without the negative side effects. You feel kindness and creative. You feel joy. You feel love. You feel an acceptance of everyone around you, especially and most importantly, yourself. That's why it's so important to be very aware of what you're thinking and to realize that whenever you're thinking something negative, you will soon be feeling negative. And the same is with positive. And whatever you're feeling turns into an energy and a light that you're always sharing with everyone around you. You've experienced a time where you walked into a room and no one's spoken or done anything yet, but you just feel a negative vibe. You feel a negative energy. That is a true phenomena. Though we can't see it, it's happening all the time. And the power of light sharing is real, and it can change your life when you tap into it intentionally. When you are in a positive mind state, it allows you to tap in to your life light. And you can call it your soul, you can call it your spirit. It is not religious at all. It's science and spirituality. And by the way, spirituality is anything that has an impact on your life that you can't really see. It's the behind the scenes things that are happening. You can best explain it with quantum physics, but I won't go into a big, long, drawn out quantum physics lecture. I will tell you that from my experience, it's very real, very powerful, and very available to you. But it takes a discipline of being aware of your thoughts, releasing the negative ones, replacing them with thoughts that are going to give you a good feeling and thoughts that are going to let you share a positive light. Because when you tap into the power of your life light, you are light sharing. And when you light share, it not only helps you, it helps everyone around you. People enjoy the energy you're sharing. They enjoy working out with you. They enjoy going to the store with you. They enjoy hanging out with you. They enjoy spending time with you and sharing space with you. Light sharing brings out the best version of yourself, but it has to be intentional, and it has to be something that you are determined to do. So that's why you'll get long-term success. Identity shifts, lifestyle changes, and the power of light sharing. It's real. Plus, you'll burn more fat. When you're in a state of light sharing, your mind state is very positive, your feelings are very positive. Physiologically, your cortisol levels go way down. And when cortisol levels are down, you burn fat quicker, feel better, and you are much healthier. That's why at Lifeline Fitness, light sharing is at the core of everything. Our coaches are very well trained in the art of light sharing. They know it's important. They do it. You can feel it in their classes and their sessions. And our members, especially ones that have been with us for a while, they do it as well. They'll help you. They'll encourage you. Instead of staring at each other, we share with each other. We share our light. Instead of judging, we share our joy. Instead of putting each other down, we pull each other up. That's a culture of light sharing. And I want to encourage you to take it from Lifeline Fitness, take it from this video, share it with your family, your friends, your coworkers, make it part of your life. Light sharing is going to help you make it through these next 42 days. It's going to help you get through your whole entire fitness journey. It's going to help you make a positive impact on yourself and everyone around you. So some of you are saying, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Coach Tom. I felt that before. I didn't call it light sharing, but I know what you're talking about. And others are saying, oh, geez, more of this mumbo jumbo stuff. So I ask you and I challenge you to do this, whether you believe or not believe, whether you resonate with what I'm saying or you don't. Try it. Try it for the next 3 weeks. And if you don't feel more positive, more productive, more creative, more sure of yourself, more confident, and you don't have a positive effect on the people around you, then I will gladly refund your misery for trying it. It worked for me. It's worked for thousands of clients already, and I know it'll work for you if you're intentional and you do your best to share your most positive life. I'm Coach Tom, most grateful man on the planet, and I'm very grateful that you took the time to watch this video.